Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. By looking at my big smile and pounding heart, you can kind of figure out I'm interviewing a special person. He's a Formula One driver. He's none other than Mr. Antonio Giovinazzi. How are you doing, Antonio?
Ciao, all good, thank you. You?
I'm doing great. I'm doing great. So, how does it feel being in Jeddah?
Yeah, first time, in Jeddah. I've been in Riyadh 2 years ago. So this is my first time in Jeddah, and I just arrived yesterday night quite late, so I didn't see much, around. But yeah, the track. I need to still do the track work, but they told me that it's really nice and really fast. So yeah, we'll see.
Yeah, so you're excited for the world's fastest street circuit.
Yes. Of course, I love street track, so it's a good first point. And then it will be for sure a great race, and this is what we need.
That's great. So, how would you describe your time at Alfa Romeo?
Yeah, I've been with the team for 3 years, and yeah, a lot of up and down for sure. But for sure was my team for my career in Formula One, my debut in Formula One. So a lot of good memories and sometimes not good memories. But yeah, it was still part of my life, to be honest. It's been 3 years and 3 good years.
Ooh, that's wonderful. So I'd like to ask you now, what goes through the mind of a Formula One racer during a race when he's going like 370 kilometers an hour? What goes through your mind at that time?
To be honest, nothing, not much, because in the end we are too focused on what we are doing to try to adjust something on the steering, to try to overtake someone. So yeah, we are really focused 110%. So we don't think about the speed and how much we are crazy. So, but yeah, it's the best part of our job is to drive the car, and when we are in the car, we are happy.
All right, so like you have to multitask each time with each corner and stuff like that, right?
It depends, yeah. Sometimes more than other tracks. It depends in which situation we are and which track we are. But yeah, some race they are really tough for that. And but sometimes we have also a much quieter race. So yeah.
All right. So what is the funniest moment you have had in F1?
Funny?
Funniest, yeah.
Funniest, many for sure with Kimi, some social media time, but yeah, for sure, Formula One is also great for this. In the end, you have a lot of funny moments, but also difficult moments, like in terms of result and that you want to more. But yeah, it's part of the life in there. But yeah, for sure, with Kimi, we had a lot of great memories.
Yeah, since you spoke about Kimi, you've been racing with him in Alfa Romeo for some time now. So tell me some secret about Kimi. Does he talk a lot in private, or is he still the Iceman there?
No, outside of the camera, it's really fun, and it's actually, you can have a lot of fun with him. And you saw already, this in these few years in the social, it's been a lot more, relaxed and a lot more fun. But outside of the camera is actually better. So yeah, it's a really nice guy and really funny guy.
So you're the lucky one. You're the lucky few to see him outside the camera.
Yeah. Everyone asked me this, because for sure, what the Kimi that you are watching in the TV is not the Kimi that it is. So it's been really great 3 years with him. Because first of all, he's a great person, but he's a great driver, world champion driver, fast driver. But it's been great to work with him because we never had an issue, and we work well together.
That's just wonderful. So okay, speaking about tracks, which is your favorite track and why?
So like I mentioned before, I love street tracks. So Monaco, Baku, Singapore, all of these street track I really like. Outside of that, a normal track, I would say Suzuka. I really like Suzuka. But I like the old track, Suzuka, Spa, or either Silverstone, so all the old style track.
Old style tracks. All right. So okay, if you're given a chance, I believe you haven't raced in Le Mans. So if you're given a chance, would you take a Formula One car and do a race in Le Mans?
Yeah, Le Mans for sure was one of my best experience in my career. It was great, something different. To race for 24 hours, share the car with another driver, driving in the night. It was really good. So yeah, for sure I want to come back one in the future.
So you liked racing in the wet or in the dry?
I like more dry. Yeah.
Okay. We enjoy wet, but you like dry. Okay then. Is it true that you turned down the third seat at Mercedes because of your passion for Ferrari?
Yeah, it was back in 2016. Yeah, when I signed for Ferrari, and of course, I had a great year in GP2, and I had few opportunity at that moment. But yeah, for sure, when I was a kid that I started this career, for me, Ferrari is great for every person, but for an Italian, it's been a lot. So yeah. We went like this, and I'm happy how we went.
So do you regret doing that? Because now Mercedes is now powerhouse, whereas Ferrari is kind of struggling, to keep up. So do you?
No, yeah, I will not change anything about my career so far. So yeah, it's been like this because it need to be like this, and I'm happy for this.
Now speaking about Ferrari, now you have worked with Ferrari and you're still working with them. So if Enzo Ferrari was still alive, how do you think your relationship with him would be like?
I don't know. Good question. Yeah, of course, he's a person that I never met, and I saw just some movie or some documentary. It was a tough one, for sure. Tough person, strong personality. So yeah, I don't know, to be honest. I don't know.
All right then. So speaking about the past, if given a chance to race against someone, past or present, who would that be, and in which team would you be driving for?
Yeah, for sure, with Michael Schumacher and Ferrari.
Okay, with Michael Schumacher and Ferrari. Okay, so you said that without a breath. You just said that directly. So what is?
Yeah, because Michael for me has been, when I started to watch Formula One was in 2001, and he was winning most of the race with a red car, and it's been one of my heroes for sure. So yeah.
Yeah, we all love Michael Schumacher. Anyways, let's shift it from Formula One to football. Do you watch football, and which is your favorite team?
Yes, of course. I'm Italian and I watch football, and I'm a big supporter of Italy in general. So I love to see the European Championship or World Championship and support Italy. I have no a team that I support more, but my favorite player is Zlatan Ibrahimovic. So because now he's in Milan, I follow more Milan because of this.
Okay, that's nice. So okay, you tweeted some while back, and I'll quote the tweet: "At F1 is emotion, talent, car, risk, speed, but when money rules, it can be ruthless." Could you please elaborate on that?
Yeah, nothing to say more, to be honest. How the situation it is now. It's not been the first time, to be honest, that I found my position on this, and it's been for a long time like this. Unfortunately, it's like this, but it's nothing that we can do. And I hope that this in the future can change. I can change the thing in my mind as well.
Okay, so now we all know that you will be going with Penske Racing, if I'm not mistaken, for Formula E. So my question for that is, you've raced in many classes, 24 Hours of Le Mans and different class again, where you have a powerful engine behind you and it's loud, you're shifting gears continuously, that entire feeling. And how does it feel to go from that to Formula E?
Yeah, it's I drove the car actually Monday, Tuesday for the first time, and it's really different. It's really different. Everything is completely different, like you say. The braking, no sound, no gear, no grip because it's not downforce. So it's a car that in terms of style I never drove before in any category, and but I'm happy to race there next year just to to explore this new championship, these new cars, and see what we can do there. I don't have any expectations so far because I only had these 2 days before the start of the season, that will be end of January.
Yeah.
And will be all new tracks for me. So difficult to target an expectation so far. So for now, I want to just enjoy, take the feeling as soon as possible with the car and with the team, and then see what we can do.
You mentioned about problems with braking. Could you tell us more about it?
Yeah, it's in any category you try to brake as much as later as possible, and also with the maximum pressure. And here it was not like this. You need to brake quite early and with a really small of pressure on the brake, because then it's so easy to have any lock on the front and the rear. So yeah, I struggled quite a lot. The first day, actually, I was really surprised how different it was. But to be honest, already the second day was better, and I think in the end it's like everything. You need to just a little bit of time just to adapt yourself, and I'm sure during the season will be much better.
I reckon you'll overcome all of that, and I'm looking forward to seeing you there. So there's another question. What's your hair routine?
My hair routine. Good shampoo, good conditioner. This is the key. You need to care about this, because in the end, hair is like everything. If you care really well, then you can have a good one.
All right. So I think you might be my idol for that. Okay, speaking about hair, have you had any shampoo companies, offering to sponsor you?
Not yet. Good point. Yeah, maybe I need to speak with my manager for next year.
Yeah, no problem. You can hire me as your manager. No issues.
Okay. Thank you, man.
Anyways, getting back, are you aware of the fact that in the F1 community, you're called the Italian Jesus? What do you think about that?
It's a big person that they compare me, and of course I don't know what they say. I'm happy, and I know, and of course I know that they have a long hair, same color, so yeah, nothing that I can do, but yeah, for sure it's not bad. Yeah.
That's nice. So who do you think will win the championship this year, Max or Lewis?
I don't know, man. It's tough because first of all, I respect like a driver, the two drivers, Max and Lewis. Lewis, of course, 7-time world champion, but also Max. I raced with him in F3, and he's been always really fast, and it's always there. So I don't know. So far, yeah, for sure, Lewis is coming from 2 good races, 2 wins. But Max is hungry, So for sure, he wants to win this championship. So we'll see. For sure, I'm looking forward also, like you guys, to see who will win.
Yeah, we're all holding our seats really tight. Yeah. Okay, and one more question. What is your take to those individuals who say Formula One drivers are not athletes?
It's not athletes.
Yeah, what would you tell these kind of people?
That, for sure, if you see, we are just driving in a car. So if they compare himself to driving in a car, it can be easy, but it's not, because in the end, we drive a really fast speed for 2 hours. So the G-force is really high, for 2 hours, you are like always 3-4 G on your body. And it's tough for the neck, for your body, for the cardio, because in the end, you need to be always focused, to be really consistent. Every lap is not easy at all. So we are in that. We are the athletes. We're training every day for a lot of hours. So we are like an athlete.
Itself.
It's difficult to say maybe from outside, but I can tell you that inside the car is not easy at all.
Very well said. And one more thing is that how similar is the sim that you race in versus real life? How similar are they both?
Yeah, of course it's still a sim, but to be honest, the sim that the big teams have, is they are doing a really step forward and try to be really close to reality. And to be honest, to try things for the car, to improve the car, to upgrade, and all of this or to learn tracks is really good. Of course, then when we are in the car, reality is reality. But to be honest, it's impressive how close they come now to reality.
And have you tried the Jeddah circuit in the sim?
Yes, it's the only way now that we can learn track on the sim. Look fast, really fast, like I mentioned before. So we'll see in reality how it is. It depends how much grip we will find, to be honest. When you have a new tarmac, new track, you never know what you'll expect with the grip.
Yeah. All right. Then this is the final question, and I believe you might have been informed for this. 5 cars, money no objection.
what would they be?
I don't know, man. To be honest, we already have great cars and the fast cars. So yeah, to be honest, I don't know where the limit it is. To be honest, so difficult to say.
So any car, like just out of your head, you really want anything. It would be concept car, race car, motorsports car, anything.
5 cars.
5 cars.
For sure, F1, and I'm a big fan of Ferrari. So my favorite car is 488 Pista Spider. So yeah, maybe 2 of them with different color would be good.
All right.
Yeah, and then some I love Lamborghini as well. So yeah, maybe 2 of them as well. So would be good.
Okay, that leaves 1 car. So what would that be?
I will get one old car, and the old Giulia I like.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah. So we see the Alfa Romeo love there.
Yeah.
Okay, fine then. Unfortunately, that's all the time we have. Thank you so much for coming, and we wish you all the best for your transition to Formula E, and we hope to see you on the podium over there, and we surely will miss you in Formula 1.
Grazie. Thank you.
Grazie. Thank you so much. Ciao.